Welcome back, friends, to Build a Lot Acres. In today's episode, we're going to be showing you the garden tractor tow truck. Stay tuned.
One small town New England family living out their adventures, one day at a time, sharing for the whole world to see. This is Build a Lot Acres. Please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video.
So what do you guys think of that? Works pretty good, doesn't it? So this is actually my first rendition of the garden tractor tow truck. So basically what it is a Case Ingersoll F27 sleeve hitch adapter is the base of it. For those unfamiliar, you had sleeve hitch attachments and 3-point attachments. This F27 sleeve hitch adapter allows you to use sleeve hitch implements on a 3-point hitch like this Case has. So that's the base of it, and then I bolted on an 1.5 inch thick piece of oak, a couple angle irons, and just a few other pieces. And I got a rubber stop so that if anything hits this, it doesn't do any damage to the grill of whatever I'm towing. And I got a couple short lengths of chain that I can make any length up to about 2 feet so that I can pick up various heights. And I think it works pretty well. There are a couple things I might change. I'm actually debating making a whole separate one and making kind of an L-shaped arm that comes up and over. They'll give me a little more lift height, you know, keep it a little further back off the tractor, because one of the things I've noticed is the tips of these do tend to rub on the tires sometimes. I don't want to do any damage to what I'm towing's tires. So I might either do that, or maybe I'll just clip the corners of these at a 45 so they're not pointy. But what do you think, Brett?
I think it worked pretty well. I mean, when I was riding on the Sears and you were pulling me, I did notice that the left tire did definitely hit a few times, which that was one of the biggest things. I was like, oh, that doesn't look the best, but it works well, it's functional. But I do agree with you that it would probably be a little bit better if it was L-shaped and just came up and over, and then you would have changed.
Yeah, I mean, I think I can make it pretty easy. One of the things I'm actually debating, maybe you guys can help me decide this in the comments. Should I make it for the category 0 hitch for the Ingersoll here, or should I make a category 1 hitch for the Ford? The Ford obviously can lift up a lot more weight, and it can lift it up quite a bit higher. So I'm thinking maybe I'd be smarter making it in the Ford, but this is more maneuverable, it fit in tighter spaces. Like you saw earlier, allowed me to pull in to the building and then get out with good maneuverability, which I don't know if I would have been able to do that with the Ford, which was physically much larger.
Yeah, the Ford is, I'd say, 1.5 to almost 2 times the size of this, realistically.
Yeah, it's considerably wider, it's quite a bit longer. The height doesn't really matter as much, but the width especially and the length are going to make it so you can't get out of spaces once you tow in what you're towing, unless you can back the towing device in, which I think you could do if you had the long arm design, because that would allow the front end to move around easy without hitting anything on the tow tractor.
Yeah, that's true. However, I think that would apply a lot more for the Ford because it's a physically bigger tractor. You know?
Yeah. So the thought was, I have this 3/4 inch rod. I can slide my hook around to different widths. So whatever I'm towing, I can kind of get just the right width for what I'm towing.
We hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As you've probably noticed, it's a bit of a hot one today. So we hope you guys enjoyed the video. We will see you in the next one.